They watching us through
Mhm.
these phones as we speak because we're on Google
Right.
Meets. So let's believe they listening, and I know they listening. Because
Mhm.
every time I say something, think about some, a commercial pop up, ad pop up, they're mocking me, mocking
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Just pay attention to sometimes, Grandma. You could be thinking about something, and all of a sudden it pops on your TV. It's not just because it's popping on it on your TV. It's because they've
Right.
studied you from your phone
Oh,
so well that they literally know what you're gonna do. They know what you're gonna click on. They know what interests you, what doesn't. So they know what to put in your face.
oh my goodness. I believe that.
Yes,
Oh, now
like
she got a mouthful, huh?
That's I've seen that happen to me, so I believe that. I'm like, well,
yeah, they're
damn.
watching all of us. These Wi-Fi routers, they say that they can watch to
Uh,
see our floor plan of our house, see how many people are in your house, all type of stuff.
dang.
These cell phone towers, these phone, literally everything. The highways, you ever pay attention to the highways? There's cameras on the highway. They're watching
Right.
us every
Mhm.
second of the day.
Right.
It's to the point now where, like they say, they don't even have like you will feel like they know what you're thinking, but it's because
Right.
these towers and these frequencies, they know how to lower the vibration of our frequencies. That's why when we
Uh-huh.
have dreams or stuff going on, we thinking we're crazy, but we're not. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you a challenge, Grandma. Think of an apple somewhere, anywhere. Do you see the apple?
Uh-huh.
How do you see the apple, but you're on the phone right now looking at me?
Oh
So
no.
who is that looking at that
You said,
apple?
I don't know.
We can be in multiple places at once. Our dreams are other realms, are other dimensions. Just like when you wake up from a dream and you don't know the difference between the dream and your reality, it feels so real because it is. There's more than one dimension. This is the 3D, yeah, but it's so much more. That's why they don't want us tapping into our third eye and all that stuff. Like they make us eat certain foods and certain things, and the toothpaste, they put certain stuff in the toothpaste because they know your teeth are connected to your brain. So if they cut off certain things that you can't access, like your spiritual abilities and all that, you will just
Yeah.
be mush brain. You can't tap into
Wow.
all your abilities. That's why the people that do, they speak on it. That's why we're literally in a
Uh-huh.
spiritual warfare. They call us
Right.
conspiracy theories. They call us crazy. They're like, no, it's what it is. Just like they were saying, for you to be an atheist, you have to believe that there is something for you to believe that you don't believe in that thing. Like how you saying that you're an
Mhm.
atheist, which means you don't believe in God, but there has to be a God for you to be an atheist, right?
Because if
That
you
was
don't
something.
believe, right, if you're atheist, you saying you don't believe in God, you have to believe there is a God for you not to believe in it.
What?
If you're like how Uncle Red is an atheist, how are you an atheist and
Mm-hmm.
you don't believe in God? There has to be a God for you not to. There has to be a God for you to be an atheist.
Really?
Because it's something
Yes.
you don't believe in, but in order for you not to believe in, it has to exist.
Mm. Oh. Hmm.
It's like a religion. Let's say you don't believe in Christianity, right?
Right.
But it has to be a Christianity
Right. You
for
have to
you
know
to
what it
not
is
believe in
to
it
feel
because it's
like you
something
don't
you go
believe in it.
against. It's just something you go
Oh.
against. I don't believe in it because
Okay.
I go against it, but it has to exist if you don't believe in it, if that makes sense. He can't go against something that's saying, oh, I don't believe in God. Well, you can't say
Mm-hmm.
you don't believe in God if there is no God.
Um.
It's to say
You
you're
got to
going
know that
against
this
it because you
realm
don't
is
believe in it, but there is. It
it's more
exists.
to it. If we all be feeling things, intuitions, having dreams, they talk about astrology, all this stuff. So it has to be something. This world is not just
Then
normal. It's
they're
not just
saying,
what we
"Oh,
portray it.
it's witchcraft and tarot." And but if you literally, if you look at these commercials, that's all that's been popping up lately. They doing commercials with
Disney isn't
tarot readers in it and crystal balls, and they putting it right in your
what you think
face.
Disney Channel is. And literally, they've been showing all the cartoons, all the shows, everything from Wizards of Waverly Place to the show Gravity Falls, which literally exposed. They had a pyramid demon on there with the one eye. They was doing satanic rituals, all type of stuff on that show. And I'm just thinking, like, because I'm spiritual, oh, I like it, it's creative. No, they've been doing this. Twitches, hocus pocus, literally three witches stealing children and taking their energy. Like they've been putting all this stuff in our face for years. Monsters Inc. The movie is about monsters that are going into kids' rooms and scaring the energy out of them. And they take that energy, remember them yellow tanks that they was filling all the way up to the top after they scream at the kids? It was making their energy on the little on in the jars. It was raising they're taking what is it? Adrenochrome. When you have
Adrenaline.
fear and you're scared, they feed off of that, literally. That's what they're doing to us right now with this war. They're feeding off of all of our energy because everybody's energy is focused on the same thing at once. So, do you know how strong this battle is right now? Because everybody's in fear. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, this. Oh, we gotta move. Oh, the war. So everybody's energy is low right now. So they are feeding off of this like vampires. That's why I gotta keep telling myself like that's why I think everything been working out. Because despite everything, I'm like, no, I know God got me. I know He's real. Don't listen to none of this systematic stuff. It's here, but God still got you if you believe it. So everything been working for me perfectly fine. But everybody else still been stressing. But that's because they're not believers. They're low vibrational. And more I'm starting to get, what TT was talking about in a sense. Like them calm buildings, what's them, the ComEd buildings and all that stuff that be by her and all them towers and all that. Yeah.
Right.
She said everywhere she moved, it's like a ComEd building, a whole energy frequency center,
Ain't y'all
like
doing that on purpose, moving her in in them areas so they can
Really?
pick up on who's
so they can
who's
zap,
doing what?
zap, zap. Give me that. Take that energy. Take.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Even in Hyde Park, Mom, when we went over there. No, that wasn't Hyde Park. That was downtown. When we went downtown, you noticed in that little area we went, when we was driving through, remember they had a park, they had a barber shop, nail
Mm-hmm.
salon, they had restaurants through there, and it was a small little community in the back end. And I'm like, see, they would never do that for us. We got liquor stores, beauty supplies, chicken restaurants, grease, fat,
Hmm.
processed foods,
Mm-hmm.
alcohol to keep our brains foggy so we not
Mm-hmm.
thinking and we don't have
Clock
time
it.
to really realize what's going on. Being in poor neighborhoods, feeling all the energy. Think about it. It's all low vibrational. But then as
Right.
soon as you go to them white neighborhoods, you feel what? You feel alive. You feel free. You
Luxury.
feel
The air, just breathing in the air feel different. Like it smells
they
cleaner.
and this girl was reading a New World Order book, and that's what she was saying. They literally try to find any little way to kill us, from the chemicals, putting stuff in the dish soap, from the food, putting stuff in the food,
Mm-hmm.
putting stuff in
Yeah.
our water, putting stuff in our air. The tools we use to cook with, use every day. They put stuff in those.
Mm-hmm.
Literally everything we touch, breathe in, eat on, wear, clothes, all that. Detergents, every single thing you could think of, they affect us with. It's
Mm-hmm.
like it's no escaping. It's already in your bodies. And then what they do, they make these diseases for us to get sick, to buy their medicines. The medicines don't work. We just paying more for it, getting sicker. Then you just die. Then they're gonna claim insurance off of you anyway, cause Social Security
You got a lot to say today. She going.
is
Come on with it. I
because
miss so much.
everybody's sleep. Nobody's thinking about this stuff, and that's why they're controlling us, and everything is getting away because nobody has time to think about none of this because everybody's trying to go to work for somebody else and just survive. And we not really sitting back and thinking, wait a minute, why am I working for somebody else? Why am I paying taxes? Why am I having to be in this neighborhood or do this or do that? Why do it feel like my life was siphoned from me or stolen or something? Like it just all feels weird. And when you take it back and realize that you're an NPC in their game,
I had
you be like,
dreams of
oh,
starting my own company, and I've been at this damn building for 30 years, working for the man. I ain't never started my business yet. I'm gonna get to it one day. Never happens.
Right.
that's why
It,
I was
oh,
listening to Prince. Prince said he don't believe in birthdays. He was asking the guy, he said, how many birthdays have you had? He was like, oh, I'm pretty sure you could take a guess. Trying to be funny, thinking he's talking about age. He's like, no, you've only had one birthday. I can guarantee you that. He said, you're only born once. He said, time is not real. He said, the reason why I stay so young is because I'm not counting my birthday every year. He said, I don't celebrate that.
Who said
So
that?
Hmm.
Who said that?
Prince, the what is he, R&B singer, the one that passed?
Mm-hmm.
Purple
Oh,
Prince.
Prince said that. Oh.
Yeah, he was talking to, like, he knew what was going on. That's why they took him out. He was also saying
Mm-hmm.
too about the computers. He was on stage. He was like, "Y'all be careful with them computers and that internet stuff." He said use the computers. Don't let the computers use you. And this was back then,
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
before iPhone or
Wow.
any of that even came out.
Oh, okay.
Back then, what, the 90s, 80s, whenever that was. The moral of the story: don't listen to nothing. What you say, Mama? Don't believe nothing you hear,
And
and
believe
only
half of what
Only
you see.
half of
believe
what
half
you
of what you see.
see.
That's been sticking to me for the longest since you said it.
I got that from my mama. I don't know where she got it from. Uh-huh.
Even the
Somewhere.
news, they were showing literally 100 different news people all saying the exact same script.
Mm.
They showed one box of the guy said it, then they showed then they just showed every single box. They all said the same thing.
Hmm.
They're not telling us news. They're programming us.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell us it's a bomb coming our way and it's on the news, everybody's gonna believe it, right?
Hmm.
They're programming us through the
Mm-hmm.
news, through the media. They
Right.
they they show us what they want us to show. Oh yeah, we're in the middle
Yeah.
of an active war right now, but Lotto's pregnant. We're in
What?
the middle of a war right now, but Baddies is out.
Right. Wait.
They do this stuff on purpose, so we're not paying attention to what's really going on.
Wow.
And like they said, it would be ironic that they named the show Zeus, right? And they put it on Sundays, the
Mm-hmm.
Lord's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight mocking him. And they were showing how his daddy a Jew too.
Who?
Lemmy.
Lemia? Mm.
Lemmy's dad is a Jew. The Jews run this world. They know what they're doing.
Satan?
Mm-hmm.
And then he supposedly came from a Christian background. His dad was a pastor. But you got shows every single week of women fighting, black women fighting, arguing, drunk, low vibrational, and this is what everybody's watching every single week. Programming ourselves every day, every day, every day. But if we was programming ourselves every day to be better people, to tap into our spiritual side, to be independent, be entrepreneurs, more people will be doing that. But instead, everybody want to be baddies. Everybody want to fight. Everybody want to be pregnant. Everybody want to go to the clubs. Everybody want to look the same. Everybody's doing the same thing because that's what they're being programmed to do. They have an agenda for the women to be thoughts, to be out here promiscuous, and then for the men, they want you to be gang bangers,
Or
drug
gay?
dealers,
Or
or gay,
LGBT
or
community?
right, or that agenda. Yeah. So literally, it's down to so much stuff
So
and
now the
so much.
men are trying to be the women, going
Yeah.
against women,
Which, if you look at the
women
devil, what does
against
he
women,
look
men
like?
against women.
If you look at the picture of the devil, what does he look like? A transgender, half man, half woman. He got the titties of a woman, but the body
Mm.
of a goat, and the
Mm.
torso of a man. Yeah. You ever
Ooh,
looked at
she's
the picture
something.
of the devil? The as above, so below?
Mm-mm.
The picture of his fingers
Mm-hmm.
like this. As above, so below. That's why everything they do, it has to be a reverse. That's why they do the checkerboard floors. That's why they do duality. They're big on duality. Good versus evil. It's in everything. The one eye
Yeah.
symbolisms, the checkerboard floors, the triple six, everything they do. The Freemason hand symbol when it's in the sleeve. Remember, Will Smith was doing that the whole time after he smacked Chris Rock. That's why I knew that was fake. You smacked Chris Rock, that went viral, but then you doing the Freemason hand symbol, thanking everybody. They just recruited Kai Cenat. He's one of the biggest black streamers of our generation right now. He didn't cut his dreads off. He looking gay. He was just around Will Smith and Jaden. He's not the same no more. Now they got him into fashion. His symbol looked like a demon symbol. It's just too much going on. I can't. They recruiting everybody, taking everybody out the hood and got them part of their agenda so they can influence us. Took Ice Spice out of New York. Took Casanat out of New York. What else they take? All these people out the hood. They blow them up, give them a little money. Literally, the boys, and it irritates me so bad. The boys watch this. You know, they be watching all them black people, all them little boys that rap and all that stuff, Ma.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them little boys just got a contract. He just got a deal. So he came back to the hood with that money in cash, like 50 bands in cash. My thing is, it ain't even about the cash because it's bigger. See, people in the hood looking at it like, dang, I need to be on, I need to do. No, that's an advance. That's what the labels give you so you can flaunt and flex. And then the more people you bring in, the more views and stuff, that's the more money you making. So you're recouping that money back. That's just an advance that they giving. So it's making me mad because you got people like my brothers that sit in front of that TV like they're possessed, watching everything they do, wanting to low-key be like them, and y'all don't even know what they having to do for it. What these record labels is doing. Satanic rituals, making you compromise yourself. It goes deep, you know? It goes deep. And they attacking our neighborhoods and, you know, got us looking like, oh, we should be like the girls, the boys should be like this, change money, but y'all don't even know what they doing for that. That boy sold his soul for that money. He's stuck in that contract, so it don't matter if they start taking him to them rituals or got him doing certain things or compromising himself, whatever. If he don't feel like they're going to make his life hell, because either they're going to take you out, they're going to take your family out, somebody that you love, and make you do it. They're going to do stuff to you. Ain't no getting out of it. So that's why I be trying to tell my brothers and really put them on and put my family on. Like, don't think it's just that. Everything is a meaning, it's something behind it.
I'm trying to see what the light.
Like how they got Mellow Bucks. They got Mellow Bucks. After Lotto came, remember I seen the video and I was like, when was they on exchange? They was right there by the golf course. Right there by the train tracks. She was in her what's that? Escalade, whatever them called, Suburbans.
Yeah.
Cadillac
Since
Escalade.
then, she's been blowing up. She was dating some dude. They went to a club. Her boyfriend and two of her friends got shot at her event.
Yeah, I remember hearing about
she
that.
blew up more, been showing more symbolism. This is what they do. You have to make a sacrifice before you get in the industry. And she's from our side. She's from over east. They're recruiting people. I'm telling you. That's what it scares me. Like literally, like.
Calm down.
It's a war, man.
No way.
Like, you know, this Glorilla tattoo, once she got recorded, not only do she got the pyramid, she got the vow of silence on her leg, too. Oh, she just straight represented. Yep, I'm a part of it, and what? And did the one-eye symbolism when she showed it. She was sitting at the table, just like this. She went and got a fresh leg.
She sold her soul for riches and gold.
So people think selling your soul is physically removing a soul from out your body. No, it's compromising yourself, your morals, your values. Doing things that you wouldn't want to do for money, for fame, to get to the next level of the 1%ers. That's selling your soul.
I don't know why I'm thinking about Kanye and his mom.
He sacrificed his mama. He already said that. He said it out his own mouth. He said, what you think happened to Michael Jordan's son. He said, what do you think happened to this person's kid and that person's kid? He said, my mama was sacrificed. He said it out of his own mouth. The story was she went to get surgery or something like that, and the surgery went wrong. I think she
Mm.
was trying to get like lipo or something. She was trying to do something at the time, and it went wrong.
Kanye mom.
Kanye West.
Kanye mom. Yeah.
Yep, he paid the price too, and that's why he be so in the in between, like, cause he literally he can't go nowhere. He's a puppet of their industry, but the Chicago in him, the hood in him, he be knowing, he be trying to tell us, but it's like, what can we do? There's nothing you can do. They got you. And I know he hated and he battles with himself all the time.
Mm, mm.
Think about if you came from the south side of Chicago like him and you blew up to be one around the millionaires and billionaires and they doing all this crazy stuff and you know stuff about the world that people don't know and what's going on, what could occur. Like that's a hard pill to swallow. He still got family here in Chicago. He still got loved ones and people. So, imagine the world not knowing, but you came from nothing and knowing, thinking going to the top it was gonna change your life, but it changed it for the worse.
Right.
He trying to save his daughter, but it's too late. They already trying to get her ready to be the next puppet master. That's why they keep promoting her, and she's only 12. She's like the same age as Faith, but she wearing lace fronts, makeup. She's more developed, so they sexualizing her. Same thing with Blue Ivy. They trying to recruit all these kids because they're trying to get the next generations to come. Christina generation, Faith generation, and them. They trying to get them too.
Mm-hmm.
This is so relaxing. I got this. It's let me see. Healing
But even
piano.
though, like I said, even though I know they listening,
Healing piano with soothing water sounds. Deep healing to release stress, worry, and emotional fatigue.
like even though they're listening, I rather talk about it on here than to talk about it online. Because once you start exposing too much, that's when they start harassing you. And they know the game, so they gonna do it in psychological ways. Like I said, they be listening to us all the time. They do it with me through the commercials, through ads, through stuff I see. So think about
Yeah.
if I told what's really going on. They gonna be trying to come after me, and I don't want the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm not suicidal. I like my life.
Right. Ditto to that.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I went down this rabbit hole is because every single day that you wake up and every single day you gotta go to the store and pay taxes, or you don't got no money, or something going on with your car or your house and this and that. You trying to get and you feeling
Mhm.
down, irritated, feeling like it ain't enough. You shouldn't have to cut coffee or little stuff out of your life to feel like it's gonna make you be more successful. No, that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
We work paycheck to paycheck. Why are we doing it? And that's when you gotta start asking questions. So once I started asking
Right.
questions, then I just went down this whole rabbit hole, and I just couldn't stop learning because it's like, calm down. People so systematic because they're scared. They think the only way they can survive is by working and getting the money and making the money, instead of stepping back and trying to be creative and do their own thing and actually seeing if they can prosper on their own.
Preach.
You got nothing else to lose.
Right.
Time
But
is not a real thing. People be, oh, I'm gonna do it this time, I'm doing it. You don't know what's in store for the next hour, tomorrow, anything. It doesn't exist. So with that being said, you can literally create the life you want to create tomorrow.
right.
Every day that you put at least 1% to getting closer to your goal is 1% closer to your goal. So mine's right now is slowly trying to get off all this assistance, being self-sufficient, being an entrepreneur, putting stuff in a business account, building my business credit, taking loans from them because they make us seem like loans are scary, but that's because they don't want us to do that. These are literally what they doing. Like I was telling my mom, let's say you got a stock, $10 million, right? You can put that
Yeah.
stock up for, what is it called, collateral or whatever. Like you can,
Mhm.
you can bargain against it. That's what they were saying. You can bargain against the stock. So you go to somebody and be like, hey, I need $7 million. They be like, because Your stocks money is not taxable until you touch it.
Hmm.
So you can go to a bank, whatever, and be like, "Hey, let me get a loan for 7 million." I'm, I'm, uh, I'm bargaining my stocks to it. So they're gonna use that as the collateral, whatever. They're gonna give you the money. Then you take that money, boom. Now you go get you a mansion. Now you making money from that mansion. You take a loan off of that, boom. They're gonna ask you what you want to bargain against. I'm gonna bargain against this stock because you didn't touch it yet. It's not. It's still there. Take
Hmm.
that money, boom. Now they buying properties, cars, jets, this, that, off of loans, off of other people' money. They ain't even touch their money. But we
Hmm.
be so scared to get a quick little loan and doing like, but we be doing it the wrong way. We be getting personal loans. You're supposed to get business loans. But this is the stuff they don't want to tell us. Because if we do, we all be millionaires.
Well, let's just keep it over here in this circle. Okay. Start there. Then you
It's
help
a
everybody
hierarchy
when you get
thing.
up.
It's a hierarchy thing. And they teach you this all the way back from school. The popular kids to the nerds. You can't sit with us. You got to have this, have that. So it's on a bigger
Hmm.
scale with the world. We got
Hmm.
jets, we got mansions, we got properties, we got this, we got that. Y'all stay in rented neighborhoods. Y'all paying all this money that we literally pay on mortgages, and these houses be ours in the next few years. Y'all paying all this money to die with nothing.
Hmm.
I can't do it. I can't do it no more.
Ah!
Think about it for you, Ma. Anywhere from $1,200 to $1,600 for rent. Imagine if you was paying that on a mortgage. You'll be paying your house out. House that's yours that you can actually leave to your family and at any time take a loan out of it, get another property or whatever. That's why the first thing I'm gonna do with my business money, I'm gonna try to see about a property or find some type of thing that can make passive money without me being there, like a vending machine, a laundromat, or a. My dad was just saying a car wash. He said this dude made $28,000 in 1 month
Mm.
because he had a car wash and he had some other little businesses. So he
Mhm.
was going to pick up the money from there, picking up the money from other places.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Larry used to talk about little stuff like that too. Like we always had business ideas. He was like, "I'm gonna take one of these bums off the street, tell him, look, I'm gonna pay you this to do a job for me." And he said he was
Hmm.
gonna recruit like 10 people off the street. I'm
That's
like, that's
smart.
smart though, low
That's
key.
smart. Yeah.
Hmm. And do what with them?
You saying do what?
Do what with the people?
Like let's say whatever he was doing. Like
Hmm.
oh, an easy one. Like let's say if there's snow on the ground, you need to shovel,
Yeah.
but you're trying to make the money, but you ain't trying to do all that. You pay somebody
Hmm.
else a little bit of nothing, tell them to bring you half that profit back or whatever. And then boom, you do that with 10 people. You making money and you ain't even there. You ain't doing the shoveling. You ain't in the cold. None of that.
But you gotta trust that they come back
I
and
mean,
give you
yeah,
the
it's more
money.
logistics to it, but that was just an example of what I was
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Like,
Right. Okay.
you get people the little supplies to go out make do the job for you, and then you just make it passive income. And you're not there.
Hmm.
Or
Hmm.
like mine, how you do with your cards, selling your cards digitally, making money in your sleep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
But
like
yours
that.
is a really good Oh, I niche. just thought.
No, I told you what my thoughts were about what I wanted to do, which I ain't gonna talk about it, but I kind of told you what I had an idea about. Hmm. So
I don't remember. I
that's
mean, yeah,
what's really
you
been
never
on my
did. Y'all
brain because I think that's very important. It's gonna be real useful for a lot of people because they don't understand certain things, signs of synchronicity is happening, so they want to know what does that mean when I see that, experience it. You know what I'm saying? Like a breakdown of that spiritual signs and symbolisms and stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
That would make passive income.
Hmm.
I was telling my dad how you was trying to give me a chair so I could start doing hair and stuff. He was
Oh
like,
yeah.
"See,
What do you say about that?
Cheering.
You know the little beauty hair chair that the girls
Oh,
sit
okay.
in when they get their hair
Right.
braided. Yeah, because I seen this
Mm-hmm.
other girl on YouTube doing it. She's same age as Isis. She got her
Mm-hmm.
1 bedroom apartment and she got like a dining area, but she put her beauty stuff there to do our clients' hair. I said, oh, that'd
Mm-hmm.
be a good idea for Isis. She can start
Okay.
braiding people hair at home and do her little stuff at home.
Right.
Her hair stuff,
Oh, okay.
makeup, whatever she want to do.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm
Hmm. And the chair is probably about 100 or what is it? What was it like? One close to 200, but it's worth it. Because it's gonna make you money
Genesis,
back.
I'm so proud of Genesis. Genesis got a I think she rent a spot. But she braids
Mhm.
hair. She braid hair really good. And you know how them professional web pages be looking where they be
Mhm.
having the book now and having the pictures of the hair and schedule the appointment. Hers is like that. She got a professional web page.
Well, you can do that
She
too. Yeah.
she do
So.
hair. I'm like, I'm so proud of you. So proud.
Mhm.
But she got hers looking like how the girlies got it look like when you go to get your lace front done and all that. And professional
Mhm.
web page. I'm like, I'm proud, Genesis. Good job.
Okay.
She just the reason why I was thinking about it because I seen she did a half off for Easter, so you can
Mhm.
come through get your hair did half off.
Mhm.
Oh well.
So she doing
Okay.
that braid for
Okay.
the kids and stuff.
Huh?
Okay. Right. Getting her moolah, baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, heck. Hold on. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be able
The
to
boys, they need
sleep.
to come up with an ebook or something on how to do prize picks or something. Make money off what y'all doing or something. Teach do a 10-step guide of how to start for beginners or something. Put it in your Instagram bio. Let niggas click on it. Send the
Mhm.
money to your cash app or something or
Right.
Apple Pay. I don't
That's
know.
a good idea. They could teach the kids how they doing what they do. Like, let me show you my results.
First step, take your mom's card out her wallet and connect it to your phone. Then you're gonna take $25 out of her account and load your account.
You funny.
Then you're gonna take her charger for her phone. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Keep on gonna have all the little steps. No, but for real, he can really teach people though. Like I noticed he goes on to the web pages that tells the sports news and all that that's live. So you can tell them like, check news pages or go to this person's account and look and know the player. No, it's certain things he could teach, he could do. I've
Mm.
been telling them this for a long time. Like when they was gaming, doing all that Fortnite. I'm like, why don't y'all stream yourselves on YouTube? People will watch y'all. Like
Right.
I
Yeah.
watch girls play The Sims on the PC because they got the real. I mean, not The Sims. Play GTA, but they got the real version on there, like separate from the PlayStation version. So we
Hmm.
got real stuff on there. Like they got iPhones, Glocks, money, real money on there, Balenciaga, Range Rovers. Like they got the actual stuff we got in real life on that game for the PC. So I be watching girls play the girl version on there. I'm like, I want a PC because I'm gonna
Mm.
be streaming. Girls is on Instagram getting 10K views and all that. You know how many views that get? You get monetized on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. They getting like 4-5 bags off of just playing a game.
Do it, do it, do it now.
So I'm telling
Do
the
it
boys
good.
like, why don't y'all record yourself gaming? Like y'all got a gamer chair, y'all got a PC. People will watch you play the game.
Hold on, I gotta use spam.
I don't know if they think because they not that good or whatever. I'm like, so what? People will still binge watch you. Then if you're doing it every day, people will be used to your channel. But I think, Roma, that's why I be so isolated too, because I don't think people will understand where I'm coming from with that. All that stuff I was talking about. Because people too systematic. Like I said, they want to wear the lace fronts and how they booties out and be at the clubs and be on Instagram and all that. I don't do all that. I don't wear lace fronts like that. I really don't post on
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Like I'm not a part of the social media game.
Right.
So with that, it's like it's hard to find friends to have actual deep, meaningful conversations about stuff that's actually real or that we can change some things, whatever. Like Ain't nobody thinking about that because don't nobody care.
Mhm.
Like I said, L was a good person to have these type of conversations with because he's very broad minded when it comes to different topics. So that was like my friend too. Like he got it taught her in school that the Earth was flat.
Mm.
What does this lady got to lie about?
Mhm.
Then they was talking about rockets too. They say why you think rockets when they go up in the air, they say in places like Antarctica and all that where they be landing at, they always land sideways because they know up above us is a firmament and they know they can't go up that high. It's
Wow.
water above us. It's a dome above us. It's something because they can never go all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like explain this to me. A rainbow. When you got glass right in your kitchen or something and there's light coming through, don't a rainbow always go straight? But in the sky, rainbow always curves. We are taught in school that when light goes through a prism, it comes out through the other end as a rainbow. So if it's coming out curved, it's reflecting off of whatever the light is coming from. If we have a quote unquote sun, and if we have a glass dome above us, that would explain why we're getting a dome rainbow.
It's always curved, right?
Because it's reflecting off of something that's making it curve. I don't think stars are real stars. I think stars are probably droplets from the firmament because if it's water above us, instead of it raining downward, it would be raining upward. So maybe that's why those are stars. Them probably really not even stars. That's probably water droplets from the firmament above us. I don't know. That's just a guess. I'm just taking a guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But them droplets probably so far away. That's why we
Right.
get rain. It's just all transferring back and forth, back and forth. Because think about it. Don't they say water evaporates, right? So it goes right back up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where is it going back up to? They say the clouds, but don't believe nothing.
Don't believe everything you hear, big baby, and half of what you see. Mm-hmm. I believe it's a flat Earth in a firmament.
And if it is a flat earth, then that means we're not rotating in a circle. That means we're going straight. Where are we going straight to? I don't know. Because if it's flat, that means that the sun and the moon is just it's going around us. You see where my
Oh,
head at?
I just thought about something. I remember
So where's
having
the
a
earth
dream
moving?
where I was actually flying all the way up into the sky, but then I turned sideways because I couldn't keep going straight up.
Oh wow.
So there's got to be some type of dome, something up there in this shape for me to be going up and then have to kind of go sideways. Weird, huh?
Can't go up there because God up there. That's why.
You're like, hold on, where you going? Where you think you
He ain't
going?
letting us go beyond the firmament. And
Mm. Tap, 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 tap,
Mm,
tap.
mm, mm,
Dark
Grandma,
in
what
mm.
here.
they teach you? Earth round or flat?
I don't remember.
They told us it was round, but I don't believe
I
that
don't
now.
remember if it was round or flat. I don't even remember.
Well, they showed
What
us the
I heard
globe.
was after a certain year, they threw all them maps and books and stuff away because they didn't want us to know the truth.
Yeah.
But like I said, what would that 80-year-old? Well, not 80. She was like 108. What would she have to lie about?
Mm.
And she said the name of the school she went to too, so she knows what she talking about.
So
Yeah,
what did she say? School about what?
they showed us a round globe. That's probably
What
what
you
your
say,
grandma
Grandma?
Right,
saw too.
right. What did the lady say? The 1800, eight,
She
whatever
said
it
she
means.
was born in
102.
1918. She said she was taught in school the Earth was flat.
Mm.
Like I said, what would she have to lie about? And she told us what school she went to. I forgot the name of it, but she said the school, so she remembers. They claim our map not even real. The map they give us is the Roma. Ain't nothing real. Believe nothing. Just have your own discernment.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And that's why God gave us all our own minds and our own identities and our own spiritual beliefs and paths and gave us free will so we can all try to figure out what's going on our own and get back closer to him. I mean, this battle been going on for a long time of, people trying to distract our ancestors and all that and make us forget and change the story, and that's why it's up to us to remember through our dreams, through our intuitions, through, knowing what's right from wrong. And if you feel like it's wrong, it's probably wrong. And that's what I've been feeling like. Like lately, just being on this, I think they like, yes, you're getting closer to it. You're getting closer to it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because we're not forgetting. We're waking up because the slavery curse is over with. The curse we had over us, it's done. You realize people ain't used to talk about this stuff. That's why when we used to first talk about it with grandma used to be like, because it was never talked about. You realize this the probably most generation where anybody has ever talked about spirituality so much or been heavily into it or trying to know themselves and get back to it. Shattering the matrix. That's why they getting like, hold on, they waking up. None of the stuff we're giving them is working.
Mm.
That's why they trying to get us with COVID shots and putting stuff in the air and all that. Oh yeah, speaking of, this lady just said we got to be careful too, because she said she was in the hospital and they just diagnosed her with COVID again, and she said that apparently she the only person right now that has it, and she got pneumonia, whatever. She said she felt like she couldn't breathe, she's finna die. She's like, y'all be careful. She said the mask ain't working. She said they putting stuff in the air. She like, y'all please just be careful. Like she was out of breath. This lady she had the things in her nose. Black lady, she was of age. She, yeah, like she sounded like it sounded really bad. Like she was really trying to warn us, like y'all. And they showing it's spreading from like Atlanta, Florida, and all them states down there, and it's coming upward. They trying to distract us as much as they can. They're like, okay, the war thing, they still catching on to us. The Epstein files and all, because that's all everybody's talking about. So what's next? Throw a disease in the air, make everybody sick. I mean, how else can you get a collective at once?
I'm still here
Huh?
watching some.
Even when I went to the doctor back in September, my doctor was like, "Oh, you haven't had a flu shot since whenever." She said I had a flu shot. Would you like? No, I'm okay. Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody that went and got them COVID shots and them flu shots was all them people that got sick. And all y'all that got them shots, Grandma, did you get that shot?
What's that?
You didn't get the COVID shot, did you?
No.
Oh, okay, good, good. Because all them people that got them shots, yeah, y'all part of they, yeah.
Well, I only
They
got it
got y'all
one
too.
time. I didn't get the second and third shit.
As long as you didn't get that COVID shot.
I got it a long time ago.
Oh, you did? Oh no. No.
She got the
I
jab.
got one.
Grandma, you sold out.
I sold out. I didn't know no better, child.
It was man, it wasn't real. Like the spiritual people I was listening to, they were saying, do not get that shot because they're going to put us all in a crisis like they did, and make us feel like you have to get this mark of the beast in order to go to restaurants, in order to eat, in order to do this and do that. And then in a few years, they're gonna act like it never existed, it never happened. Now look at everybody back at restaurants, back in stores, back outside, like nothing happened.
Mhm.
Me and Larry was trying to go to a restaurant. We was trying to go to this chicken and waffle house in Chicago. They was trying to COVID card us. I'm like, don't worry about it. We'll be back in the next few years when they lift it. People was against each other, all that. I think James and Saya had got the shot,
Yeah.
but he's not. Oh, sorry, Grandma. You a believer? You trying to get there, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, he ain't no believer either. That's why he went and got that shot because he was fearmonger. He was scared. Oh, I gotta get it because for work and da da da.
Then he was all fearful and talking about, oh, somebody at work got COVID. I gotta be careful, wear a mask. I'm like, well, why would you need all that if you got the COVID shot? Ain't that supposed to protect you from being sick?
Then they was talking about get masks
So
and
what
stuff.
you
None of
worried
that
about?
help.
You worried
Mhm.
about? And how was people still getting sick from COVID after getting the COVID shot?
Because subconsciously
What was the purpose?
their energy is low, so they were easily able to get attacked.
No,
Mhm.
but that COVID
Oh,
shot
wow.
was supposed to stop, didn't prevent it, and it didn't.
Diseases, bacteria, all that stuff you can't see. That's stuff that happens to your immune system. And it also plays with your energy and your vibrational system. And if you're low and you're fear mongering, yeah, it's gonna easily attract you faster. That's why I never came in contact with it because I never believed in it.
Thunderstorm.
I'm like, it's man made, it ain't gonna affect me. God got me.
Right.
Not to say people didn't get sick, but the people that did get sick, it's a hey, everything is geometry, right? They got our blood types, they got our DNA, all that. They know how to change certain DNAs and certain things and put certain diseases in the air that they know affect our immune systems and then make medicines for us to they know what they're doing.
Mhm.
How could they have medicine for you if they don't know your blood or know what you got going on? Or know what
Yeah.
your body needs or what your body don't need.
Oh, they know. We've been studied since day
So with that,
one.
they can manipulate it. That's why it's called a pharmacy.
Mhm.
Who?
You notice on the back of the ambulance, it's always that snake wrapped around it. Yeah, the
What
death
snake?
trap. What you say, Grandma?
What snake?
You know, on the back of the ambulances, that thing that has the snake on it.
Mhm.
See, it got a snake. People don't even pay attention to it, but that's a snake.
What a
Literally
line?
Satan.
I know
Don't
what you're
that
talking about.
snake got a line? I'm picturing that snake. Yeah.
They put symbolisms all in our face all the time.
What that mean?
Goes back to Adam and Eve.
Oh.
When we wasn't gonna die and they were gonna be alive forever as they portrayed the story, right? But then, Satan came as a snake, persuaded Eve, gave her the apple and all that, and then, we had death on our back, periods on our back. We got kicked out the Garden of Eden. They was exposed to sin because they realized they were naked. That's why they were covering themselves. So yeah, that's why they got the snake to represent their version of, I guess, life and death. I don't know.
Mm.
Literally, the dollar bill. If you look at it, if you read what that word says, it's in Greek or Roman or something like that. It means New World Order with the pyramid on the back. They telling you in our face, you're using our money, the market of the beast. You're using our funds to support your life. We sell out every day and don't know.
We don't
Every
know.
time you exchange that money for something, you're saying I obey. It's all types of symbolisms and stuff on the dollar bill. Even they was talking about the social cards, the social security cards. The line where you wrote your name on it, that's not even a line. That's fine print. You got to take a magnifying glass. Those are words. That's not a line. And then the words behind those words on the social security card, that's a contract. If you really take a magnifying glass and look at it, you signed your life over to the government. Our parents don't even own us. They say a pair that rents. When we sign birth certificates, that's you giving your rights over to the government, saying that they own us. They take care of us.
You're renting us.
Right. Exactly.
Parent rent.
A pair that rents. That's why they take social, medical, all this
Care
stuff
is
from us.
two.
Why do you think they charge us for taxes? Because we're paying them back
Mom,
for us being
dad.
here. We're paying them back for us being here. For even just existing.
A pair is two. Mother, father, renting, children. Parent. You're renting us. You're paying them to rent us. Whoa.
That's why we feel like this is a free country. No, not really.
Free. All these damn taxes. Jeez.
You know, that's why people be trying to come over here, the land of the free, but it really ain't.
Ain't nobody free over here.
We suffering too.
Yeah.
We may not have to cover up or not curse on the street, or we may not be, not littering or nothing, but we still got our own rules and stuff too, and certain things they do to us too. Like, it ain't all peachy here neither. Other countries become here thinking they running away from something. You just running into the enemy's hands. Actually, I need to keep this on. So, what can we do about it? Milk them for everything they got. If you can't overtake them, you ain't got to tell them all your business. You ain't got to lie none of that. That's why these people keep, oh, do you have this? Do you have that? Are you making money from here? If you're not making money, is there a family and brothers? No, I ain't got nothing. Ain't nobody got nothing. Nothing. Y'all take from me, I'm taking from you.
I ain't got nothing.
That's why I'm trying to get into this business stuff and all that. I'm taking my loans, putting stuff in business names. Yeah, I'm going to do the same stuff y'all doing. If that's the way it works, that's the route I'm going to take.
What?
They say we work, we get taxes, and then we pay them. They make money, they spend it, and then they pay taxes later. Do you see how that was reverted? We pay taxes, they spend money first. Then they pay taxes later. We spend taxes, and then we keep what's left. Like what they do, what I'll tell you, Mom, like they restaurant meetings and all that stuff they do, as long as they talking about a business and all that, you can write off food, write off your clothes, write off your car, write off your house. And then by the time they look, it looks like you didn't spend nothing. So they give you all that money right back. Versus us, we're spending everything that's getting taxed. Then we working these jobs, they taking taxes. Then we got to pay it back. If not, we get in trouble. Like, none of that makes sense. But these people getting tax free, how? We need to do what they doing. If they getting business accounts and stuff and they not paying taxes with business loans and, doing certain things under a business account, then we need to do the same thing too.
Absolutely.
You say you don't use
Well,
personal account. Okay, I'm not using mine neither.
that's why you learning. So you learning, so you'll know what to do and take the same steps that they did, and you'll get to exactly where they're at. So do your big one.
Kevon literally look. That's how I know. Like people just don't know certain things. Like he was asking me, like, where does W-2s come from? I'm like W-2s come from when you work a job. If you work week, if they pay you weekly or bi-weekly, they're taking money out your check. At the end of the year, you get all that money back that they take out your checks. So he was like, oh, okay. But see, when it comes to business stuff, if they just explain it to us, I'm pretty sure we all know. They make everything sound so difficult, so hard. It's not. They just put it in big words.
Well, they kids, they don't know what it means yet. So they're
No,
learning.
not referring to them. I just mean as far as black people, like they don't, we don't learn or we don't try to know because we think, oh, that's white people stuff, all them big words. We don't know what that means. But really, it'd be so easy when we watch them cartoon investment things on YouTube and they be breaking down how we do stuff and it'd be like, oh, that's not even hard. Like it's so many loopholes. Like how they was talking about you get one credit card, you take the money off of that one, you get another credit card, you get money from there, then you take that money to pay off the balance off the first card. Once that balance is paid, you keep doing that, ask for an increase. Then you get more cards, keep flipping them cards back and forth. Now you just got money on top of money and just cards with just balances.
Checks
20K
and
in, 10
balances.
there, 15K there. These people doing? They getting credit cards and just paying off that one or using it for business stuff or whatever. Like I seen some people got one card for they bills, one card for their rent, one card for their gas, one card for they phone. Like just got all these cards, just got all these different limits and all type of stuff. There's so many different ways people doing stuff. Credit cards, loans.
You can deposit your check, your work check, to your credit cards to pay them off. Smart.
Yeah, that's what that lady was telling me about on YouTube. Paying off your debt because most people try to pay the minimum balance thinking that they're catching up when
Hmm.
you're not supposed to pay the minimum balance. You're supposed to what was the way she said to do it? It's been a little minute since I watched her. Okay, I think she said let's say your minimum balance is let's just say $200 or whatever. You got a credit card balance of 10K and then your minimum payment that your minimum balance whatever that you owe your interest payments 200 or whatever. So you take another card,
Um,
pay off.
your uncle's calling again. I don't know why. He don't call me like this. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, why you calling me like this?
Have
Better not be.
a card balance of 10K.
Mhm.
You owe $400 monthly payment, interest payments with a 21% what is that interest fee or whatever,
Interest
right?
rate.
Right. So then let's say you're getting an income of $3,000. Your expenses is $3,000. You have a cash flow of zero. You would take that 3,000 from your income
Hmm.
and you would put it into your 10K debt. Now you owe 8K, right? You hear what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So basically, you're okay. You got a credit card of 10K worth of debt with a
Hmm.
400% interest, 400 monthly payment with 21% interest, right? You're taking your
Camera.
3,000 income. You're gonna put it onto the credit card. It's gonna drop you to 8,000. So hold on, I'm trying to go back to what she was saying. Right. So then that's basically gonna cast. I mean, that's gonna cancel out that 400 minimum payment because by you putting 3,000 into your account, that's more than the 400. So you're basically eliminating that minimum payment. So now you at 8,000, like I said. So now you can pay for your groceries, whatever. Let's say your groceries, 1,600. So all your expenses and all that, say 1,600. Now you're at 9,600. I'm looking at the video actually explaining it too, because I remember her talking about this. Then what she do? Okay, so then she took 2,000 from the income she getting again, put that back into the credit card. Now she's at 7,600. So basically now you ain't got no minimum payments anymore. You already made 1 month worth of payment, and now your credit now your payment is at 7,600. So she went from the 10K to 7,600 because when you take your income and put it onto the credit card, you're eliminating that minimum interest payment because it's getting paid off. You get it? If you got 10K worth of debt, you put 3,000 on that card, and you got a 400 minimum payment. It's going to knock that 400 out. It's basically paid because you put 3,000 in there. That's more than the 400. So now you're at 8,000. Then you're going to use that card to pay for your expenses, your gas, your food, your bills, whatever you need to pay. So for her, she put 1,600. So now the card is at 9,600 instead of 10K. Then she's gonna take her income again. She's gonna put 2,000 in there again. Then that's gonna be at 7,600. Then she's going to use that card to pay her bills, the 1,600. Now she's at 92. She's doing 92 minus 2,000. Now she's at 72. So basically, it's dropping the debt. See, what people do is people pay for the minimum payments every month, and whole time the minimum payment you're basically just giving your bank or the government free money every month by you doing that. You thinking you paying off these minimum payments is helping? It's not. You're giving them interest. You're giving them money for no reason. Instead of just taking your income, applying, but the income needs to be more than your minimum payment. So let's say you owe $200, you got $1,000. You put that in there, boom, you're knocking out that minimum payment. Now your card is going to deduct from whatever you owe to the balance that you just added. Now you're going to use that card to pay for your expenses. It's going to go up a little bit, but then you put some more income back on that card, it drops it even lower. You do the same thing, buy the stuff with that card, it go up a little bit, you put income in it, drops it down, drops it. So now it's showing that you're dropping it down. Once your balance go to zero, then after that, you're good. So I learned that because the reason why I had to figure that out is because remember with my Capital One card, I kept paying for the interest, and then
Right.
I kept owing more and more and more money, and I'm like, how when I'm steady paying interest? I'm paying for these minimum payments, but it's steady going up, like because you're not supposed to pay for them. Like if my minimum payment is $125 and I'm only putting $25 in there, they're just eating my money away. But had I put
Yeah.
$200 in there, that's canceling out that minimum payment. Boom, now I can use my card again. Didn't even know that.
Right. They don't teach that in school.
Right.
Then I could have been using my card. I could have paid off my little bills, my little expenses, and then once I get my
We
check,
got
put that back on there. That would have lowered my debt even more. I didn't know that. I closed my whole account for no reason.
mm.
For that little measly
Wow.
$1,200, I could have knocked that down in 2 weeks.